Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Bellingham. Played into space out wide. Arda Güler climbs up big. Rafinha. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rashford. Balde. Rashford. Balde. Martin. Balde. De Jong. Güler. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he deliver? Now who's going to be first to this? Martin gets it clear. Rashford. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. Moved on forwards. Keeper's got good distance on that. That was a terrible pass. Clearly not happy with that. De Jong. Martin shifted upfield. De Jong. Rashford. Rafinha. And here's Ferran Torres. Rafinha, that's a delicate pass. Howson. Tchouameni. Howson. Is onto it in a flash. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
That'll be a corner. And he's there to clear it. And it's Koundé. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. Now it's Yamal! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's just unfortunate, really unfortunate.
Koundé gets across to intercept that. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Yamal. Eric Garcia. Koundé. Yamal. Yamal. Played into them. There's the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Oh, that's great thinking and wonderful improvisation. He had to reshape quickly to make the perfect connection.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Eder Militao. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well read, and the danger is averted. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Al Kubasi aim forwards. And it's played forward. Valverde. Camavinga. Valverde. Camavinga. Chouameni, gently done. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. De Jong. And it's Arda Güler. And that's Bellingham! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Eric Garcia. Barcelona have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Güler. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And he's found a way past. Excellent challenge there, uncompromised. It's a mighty effort! Yes, it's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Martin gets over and intercepts. Ambitious ball here. Yamal. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Eder Militao gets it away.
really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Ferran Torres, and here's Yamal.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga knocks it out wide. De Jong. And now the breakaway. Yamal. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Valverde, and the keeper's got it again. Rashford. Looking to break at pace. Ferran Torres. And he's managed to get free. Danger averted for now. Referee's given a throw. And it's Balde. Rashford picks it up out wide. Courtois claims it, and the danger passes. Howson. Eder Militao. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vinicius Junior chips it through. Eric Garcia. Martin. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. And he cuts out the supply. And here's the chance to counter. Yamal, he's got away.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Howson makes the interception. That's a cute ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Valverde. Shot a goal! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. De Jong. Martin, forwards and with intent. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rashford. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tchouaméni. Aim forwards. Balde looking to hit the byline here. Eder Militao tries to clear. Koundé. Has a quick glance. He can get that clear. Oh, red, nice interception. Valverde, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Vinicius Junior. Yamal, that's really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vinicius Junior. Eric Garcia does really well to win the ball there. Koundé. Yamal. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he thumps it clear. And here's Valverde. Lovely bit of skill. Goulet. Camavinga. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Martin. Kubasi. De Jong. Rafinha. De Jong. De Jong, gently done. And it's Rashford. Camavinga. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rashford. De Jong. Ferran Torres. De Jong. Clipped into space. Takes a shot! Howson. Tchouaméni. And here's Bellingham. And it's Camavinga. Yamal. Now they could break here. Moved on forwards. Yamal in acres of space out wide. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Eric Garcia. Eder Militao. Camavinga. He's through here. Rafinha. Rafinha! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. That'll be a throw-in. Eric Garcia. Martin. Kubasi. Koundé shifted upfield. Rafinha. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Martin getting this one clear. And it's Camavinga. Caresses it through. Valverde. Martin is there and he can get that clear. And that's been repelled. Showing good feet. Rashford powering forward here, in with the challenge.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Howson gently done. Moved on forwards. The pass has gone astray. Rafinha. Played with finesse. And he's heaved it away. Rashford. Balde looking to get on the end of this. The pressing's intense and it's played off. Howson. Camavinga. And it's Rashford. Howson aim forwards. Mbappe. And he's running through. Oh, sweet feet. Cleared without complication. Rafinha. De Jong. And it's played forward. That's a throw. Goulet. Belly. And here's Vinicius Junior. De Jong. Ferran Torres laid out to the left flank. He has found a way through. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And claimed it back swiftly. And it's De Jong. Ferran Torres spread out to the left. That's tidy. De Jong. Valverde. Goulet. Chouameni. Eder Militao. Goulet. Bellingham. Valverde. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Vinicius Junior. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Rafinha. That's a nicely weighted pass. It is a corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's neat. Barcelona can try it again now. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Martin, forwards and with intent. Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. There are a few waiting for it. Balde puts a cross in. Can he find the finish? Aim forwards. Eder Militao, gently done. Out to the right. Moved on forwards. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't kick out that killer ball.
Eric Garcia. Yamal. And it's played forward. Goulet. Valverde. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Bellingham. That's very neat. Yamal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Ferran Torres. It's run loose here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now that's well seen too. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. And it's De Jong. Yamal. That is lovely. And here's Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde, gently done. Defending of the desperate variety. Ball comes in. And that has been clubbed away. Vinicius Junior. Eric Garcia getting this one clear. Out to the left it goes. Oh, well measured. Rashford. He's free. He has got... Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So, we're into the second 45. Yamal, can he spark a counter here? And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Rashford goes for a shot! That's another chance! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Courtois, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Tchouaméni. Nice looking ball. Tries to get it clear. Rashford. Yamal. Rafinha. Rashford. And it's Balde. Always onto this. Good ball, good take. Balde tries across. Bellingham. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Eder Militao chooses to go cross-field. Rafinha. And here's Ferran Torres. Rafinha! Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Bellingham. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Valverde. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to get it away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kubasi. Goulet. Valverde. Time to deliver. Valverde crosses. And here's Goulet. Great Goulet!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Goulet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Up he goes! Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Bellingham is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Here's Ferran Torres. And here's Yamal. Oh, it's come loose. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Howson. Valverde, now he's off and running. Camavinga. Well timed, excellent interception. Rafinha, over to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Rashford, he's found the way through. It's a loose ball. It's really well manoeuvred. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rashford. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Eder Militao, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Martin. Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's bustling through here. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Thinks one through. Floated through. That's going to go a long way. Koundé. Yamal. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Rafinha. Koundé. Yamal. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
And here's Rashford. Reclaimed it in a trice. Koundé. Chouameni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Yamal.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Koundé. Now it's Yamal. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia made out towards the right wing. Now it's Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Interception. Goulet, and the counter is on. De Jong. Lobbed in behind. Rashford. The keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, easy pickings there. Played towards the other side. Vinicius Junior, and here's Bellingham. De Jong, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Vinicius Junior. He's having a shot! Eder Militao. Many aim forwards, is onto it in a flash. Oh, great chance! Howson with the clearance. That's a throw. Rashford. Goulet. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Balde. Balde. Climbs up big! That's fallen kindly here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Done better, and he knows it.
Balde certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Goulet looks to get on the end of this. Goulet. Oh, what a climb! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Kubasi gently done. Here's Ferran Torres. Rafinha spread out to the left. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. And it's Bellingham. Calmly anticipates. Rashford. De Jong. And he cuts out the supply. Howson shifted upfield. Valverde. Arda Güler. And he's there to clear it. Valverde. That's a diving header! Oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Nicely intercepted. Valverde has created one goal already. And here's Mbappe. Ah, such a clever touch. Koundé tries to clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. And the shots! And that has been cleared. Now it's Bellingham. Crosses it in here. Decent chance! Rafinha. Yamal. Rafinha laid out to the left flank. Balde picks it up now. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. Rashford. Rafinha. Bellingham. Oh, red. Nice interception. Moved on forwards. Arda Güler. And it's Bellingham. Rashford gets it away. De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent. Yamal. De Jong. Big chance to get at them. Now it's Güler, and it's Valverde. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. De Jong. Yamal. Proves too strong. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Valverde. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Ferran Torres have it back and can go again. Valverde. Over to the left. It's an inviting looking ball that. Vinicius Junior. That's Valverde. Camavinga. Calmly anticipates. Vinicius Junior. And here's Güler. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Yamal. Koundé. Eric Garcia. Pau Kubasi aim forwards. And it's Arda Güler. Out to the left it goes. A lot of space ahead of him. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And played it back swiftly. And it's played forward. Eric Garcia did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Güler. Valverde. Valverde! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. The message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Mbappe. Güler was fouled. And he's going to have his name taken. It's Valverde. Valverde, it's lofted through here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Tchouaméni. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Played out to the right. Yamal. Yamal's cross. Cleared away. Rashford. Eric Garcia. Shapes to shoot! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And it's hoisted clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ferran Torres. Valverde. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Balde. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, oh, good spread. Arda Güler.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rashford looking for a runner. He's cut it out.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Tramini head over towards the opposite flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Bellingham, played out to the right. Martin. Rashford. Rafinha, spread out to the left. Oh, well measured. Ferran Torres. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Jong. Rafinha. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Ferran Torres.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
The cross comes in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Arda Güler. And here's Mbappe. Oh, great play! Arda Güler. Oh, this is a Güler! And that could come back to haunt them.
Güler was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Kubasi getting this one clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice interception, well timed.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Güler tries to think it through. Here it is. Oh, great header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Eric Garcia looks to the other side. Rafinha. Rafinha. Yamal. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's anyone's ball now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Howson, and he goes cross-field. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. It's a mighty effort! Howson gets rid without sophistication. Could be danger here. Chance here to counter. He is through here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
KYRGYZ is there and he can get that clear. And it's Garcia. Fran Garcia chooses to go cross-field. And here's Goulart. Great chance! Vinicius Junior. Now it's Goulart. Oh, the chance! Rashford. Tries a measured ball. Mbappe. Through. He is just caressing the ball. Looking here to chip it through. The most accurate pass. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Araujo. Rashford. Araujo. Valverde gets across to intercept that.
Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Very nicely done. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Goulart. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that is that. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.